anytime you try to contain something, that's blocking out the larger truth, the larger reality of love or God. That unconditional love and source cannot be contained. And yet what I tapped into is everything about my life is containment, control, personality, comfort zone. Those are all containers. And I was able to walk up to the edge of what that might feel like or taste like, to jump into the abyss and leave all that containerization behind. And it was very meaningful for me, because we do a lot of intellectual work in this group. But this is where the books let off and the rubber hits the road. And I was just so appreciative of your ability to work with me and just keep me on that edge of, oh my God, this is what's called for. I guess that wasn't a question, but thank you.
Sharing. That speaks to everyone somewhere, because that's what the self is about. The self that we believe ourselves to be is about creating a container. It's about creating a boundary. It's about creating a safe structure of what we know about ourselves. That's who we think we are. And then everything that we do and think and even feel, and the way that we respond to life, serves to prop up that sense of identity. And that propping up of the sense of identity is so held onto, grasped tightly onto, that if anything threatens to it, the self scrambles to hold onto it. And yet that's the prison. That's the prison. And at some point, when that prison is seen or felt, then a deeper question arises. Which is, what is here, beyond this prison? Who am I really? And who am I is not about replacing it with another better self. It's not about replacing it with a more spiritual self. It's about abandoning all definitions of self, abandoning all strategies that uphold this self-constructed idea of who you are. And that's scary, because it brings you to the edge of what is known, the edge of the mind. And then you might say, well, why should I go there if it's that terrible? Well, no one forces you to go there. It arises like it did for Kent, because a deeper longing arises. Yeah? A deeper longing for true wholeness, for the love that cannot be contained in any form. Not by any relationship, not by any friendship, not by any spiritual teaching, not even by any concept of God. Love cannot be contained. And when there is this true longing to know this love, it brings up everything that is not that to be seen. And that means all your notions of who you think you are, all your notions of what you think you can get from anything or anyone else. And you have a choice at that point to either turn away from it and go scrambling back to what is known, what is safe, what is certain, and to continue to live inside the prison, self-created prison, but a prison nevertheless, or to turn towards it and meet with curiosity. Yeah? Not just an intellectual, mental curiosity, but a curiosity from your beingness. Yeah, your whole being is invited to be curious, to be open, to meet this edge, this gap between what is known and unknown, and to hang out there. And hanging out there sometimes feels very barren, very empty. But that is just the mind interpreting it. So the invitation is to meet it without interpretation, and to hang out there. Even if it's just to hang out a little time, a little while, and then to come back again to the safety, and then to meet it again as it arises in you. That's telling the truth to yourself. Do not turn away from that which is your true longing. This life, with all its distractions and its pulls on the horizontal dimension, and its accumulations, yeah, we accumulate everything. I'm not talking just about material accumulations, but accumulations of the invisible nature. Yeah, in this life, which is lived on the horizontal dimension. It's not lived fully, in the full depth of its verticality, which brings such a richness of texture, such a sweet piercing of the heart.